Hey, it's me, C, back for another day. Today I have notes because I'm going to talk about my Thailand move and how I'm getting ready for that. So, tuck in. um, Today is day 19. If you're new to the channel, which you probably are, because that's new, me doing this whole daily thing. I talk about neurospicy things, talk about health, fitness, peptides, biohacking, queer things, kink things, cooking things, food things. I figure that goes on with like health and all that kind of thing. Um, Goodness gracious, talk about a lot. Gonna be talking about a lot of things. I'm talking about a lot of things here at Just Talk. And so yeah, today when I'm packing for Thailand, and I guess I should give you some backstory because what you probably would like to know is that so I've been living abroad for like since 2023, and so I have everything for travel wise pretty pared down to, well, I left with 2 big bags and a big backpack and of course a purse. So that's what I had. And I maintained that for most of my journey, except for when I moved from Merida. I acquired another large bag because I had books. I had books. I'm a nerd. Okay, I like physical books. I had books I wanted to carry. Had a lot of journals, and I'm a techie in offensive security, so had a lot of also tech gear, Raspberry Pis, and various cords and drives and different kinds of drives. Thumb drives. I had what are those, like external drives galore, all sorts of things. A couple of laptops, and let's just say one entire bag was pretty much 3/4 full of tech gear. So at that time I had 3 big bags, and 1 big backpack and 1 purse. Okay, and so that's what I had. And then in Costa Rica, one of my bags broke, so I was like, okay, this is a sign. Maybe I should get it together and do away with some of the things I had, because I also acquired more tech gear. I think I got in another pie. I got in some clothing that I felt like I needed for Costa Rica, because in the evenings it was a little chilly for me since I was coming from Merida, which Merida, Mexico, if you don't know, is like heat amongst the kinds of heat that not a lot of people have gotten to experience. It's a lot. It's like 80% humidity. It could be like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, just smoky, steamy, all the things. So, but when I went to Costa Rica, it was that, yeah, the knees were nippy and I needed like a little sweater situations. I actually needed some pants. So I had to get those things. And so that's how I wound up with the other 3 bags. So when that broke, I pretty much got rid of my heavier clothes, because I knew I was going to go back to Mexico and I was going to go to the beach. So I was like, okay, it's usually hotter at the beach. So okay, I don't need 4 pairs of pants. I don't need 3 sweaters. And none of that. I think I have 1 pair of pants, 1 sweater. And so let's see, what else do I have? Also, so in that, yeah, I got it down. Finally, I got it back down to 2 big bags, 1 big backpack, and the 1 purse. But in my 2 big bags, I also had two other purses. Okay, so I like my nice bags. I like a nice handbag. So there's that. So those are. So when it comes to bags, my intended idea is actually, I think this time I'm going to get a 3rd bag. This time, because I'm going to be a while in Southeast Asia. And so a 3rd bag would be good, because I here in Hawaii, in my friend's house, and I forgot to end that I left some journals here, so I'm like, okay, I need to take my journals with me, and also make sure to yeah, have enough space for hair products, because that was one thing I've heard. I was like, even though I like to wear wigs and all sorts of fun styles and stuff like that, I still have to take care of my hair that's underneath. So uh, I need lots of room for hair care stuff, like, and also beauty products, because even though I'll be going to South Korea to go to, I think it's the Laneige store, I think that has like custom made foundations. Even though I'll be going there, I still want to make sure to have my staples on hand, my staple beauty products. So there's that. So yeah, a third bag is going to be useful, even though it's going to cost me more. So I still want to have, it's how I bring home with me, like where I go. All right. And speaking of that, things I take with me that are that'll be in my 3 bags, that have been in my 2 bags, are like a little Christmas tree that I got from IKEA like years ago. I have a mug that I've from one of my favorite mugs, so that stays with me. It brings a sense of home with me wherever I go. I like that. I'm looking over at my notes to make sure I hit everything for you, or things to share in case you too are getting ready to go for a journey outside of your home country. And yeah, and see what else. Anyway, um, yes, documents I have to take with me. So, which has been the most of my time here, is like kind of waiting for documents to process and things like that, because I didn't want to pay like hundreds of dollars at a time to get them like what's it called, expressed, rushed here for that. So documents I've had, I get my divorce decree, my couple of degrees. I need my associates, my bachelor's, my master's thing, and my PhD thing. So I got to get those in physical form, because just in case I need them, because one of my backup plans is to teach English, which would be something new. And I'm about going abroad and doing something new, some things I've never done before, right? Go to places I've never done, and go to places I've never been to, and do things I've never done before. Excuse the noise, because dudes. Anyway, yeah, so there's all those documents. I have 2 more degrees I'm waiting on. And the big staller was that my bank was like, oh, we need you to have a whole bunch of these other documents for security reasons, so I can get my own money, get them to transfer my own money from one bank to another, even though they already have one bank account that's attached to the account that I want. I was like, usually, well, years ago, it was just like, hey, call up, be like, hey, transfer this amount to this account. Apparently, there's a whole new rigmarole system, blah, 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 that whole thing. So that definitely is a thing where I was like, surprise, and not a fun kind of way. So there's that. Putting that under documents, because I have to get state recognized ID. It's a whole thing. And see, is that all the documents I have to have? Yes, and because for me, I'll be going to what are we doing? The DTV. And so actually my approach to it is going to be go to Thailand first, get all the medical care and medical things that I need set up, and because that's going to be, I need that for part of my visa, because my medical care is going to be ongoing. So I have to get all the documents from the hospital that I'll be going to, and they're like, oh yeah, I need that for my visa, and then I'll be going to Vietnam to go get my DTV, because they will tell me, or actually I'll take all the full stack of documents that I know, for at least for right now, that I have to have. I mean, the documents may change like when I get there. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm going to take the current list of documents that I need for the DTV for my specific purpose with me to Vietnam. So there's that. Ta-da! And then what I'm giving away So also here, I left my friend with like a fat stack of books that were like tech related and everything like that. And so I'll be giving those away to the local library. And I think I have a stack of like, I don't know, a stack of 6 or 7 thick books. I like um, old school Python books, books for a couple of books for hackers, Wi-Fi hacking, uh, Security Plus study. I know they have new versions of Security Plus, but I don't know, maybe somebody needs an old version of a Security Plus book, so I have that in there. Things I'm tossing out. So in all of my travels, like I had tried to keep my wardrobe very, very, very pared down. Like this item is coming with me. I got it here in Hawaii, North Shore, and so it's actually replacing 2 pieces. I had some shorts that were going threadbare and a shirt going threadbare, and I figure you can never ever go wrong with a really nice wrap. So I picked this one in red because my favorite color. Alrighty, so what else? Yep, perhaps with replacements, things I'm giving away. I'm packing. You know what? And I guess a thing that I don't really talk about or haven't talked about much is like how I feel about it all. And so that's, I mean, especially since I'm spicy, where it's like, the autism part is like, oh yeah, structure. I'm going to be breaking every single one of my routines that I've been able to get into, and be in a new place, new smells, new lights, new everything, and kind of honor the fact that I feel like a lot of crunchy, crunchy feelings, and just like kind of, what's the word? Anxious. I feel anxious about that. Well, also, it's like ADHD brain is like, woohoo, new stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. We're gonna see. We're gonna have new food, new accommodation, new thing to do, new, all this new. And so it's like little half my brain and how I'm feeling is like totally excited and stoked. It's like exploring a new world. Yay, do the thing. So yeah, I feel those two very much, very big feelings in those 2 categories, which is funny because it's like, I just imagine people when they're having big feelings, they feel like, right? They act like, but no, it's actually interesting in that it's almost like I have the big feelings, but I feel more deeply rooted in what I'm doing, like, because I know it's the right thing for me, right? And I know for the rest of my nervous system healing, I know it's the right place. Yeah. So yeah, despite all the big feelings and anxiety around just changing a location and changing a country, and also I do have to say, even though I am pretty good at languages, and Thai will be like maybe my 7th language that I've been studying, it's the newest one, and I didn't start Thai until like a few weeks ago. And so I don't have my 6 months lead into new languages and new places that I'm going that I like to do. So that's been very, that's been causing anxiety. I'm just like, I feel like when I get there, I want to get my medical things dialed in, and I want to get a language teacher like immediately, because like I want to be able to have like the survival skill or survival language skill interaction wise on deck, like have that on deck, I love one of Glow's videos. She's like, oh yeah, you can say, if you want to be like really pleasing and things like that, I think it's you say naka after a thing. It's like ka is the politifier, but she said naka is like I don't know, to me it felt like the sweetifier of life. Like when you're speaking with someone, you beyond, it's like not only do you honor the person that you're speaking to and having the interaction with, but it's like you say it in such a friendly, respectful way, like at the end. And I'm like, I cannot wait to learn more of the things. I'm like, oh, you know, sabayandi, my naka. I think that was one of the phrases. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to learn more. I'm so excited, y'all. I love learning languages. I love practicing languages. And I know you're like, practicing language? Oh my God, I'm so scared. Don't be scared. Just don't have any ego about it. Just get ready to be wrong all the time, and people smile, and some will even correct you, which is a great thing. Like, you want people to correct you when you're making like the wrong words or the wrong sound. It's really good. I learned this in Mexico, speaking Spanish and everything. I love it so much. And so I wish that for you, when you're going abroad, if your new country is not the country where they speak your first or second language, if it's like your third, fourth, fifth, sixth language. But by then, I think if you're on that number 3, 4, 5, it's kind of cute. Like, you already know you got to speak the language, get it wrong, get corrected in real time, maybe write it down, practice some more. That's just the process of getting familiar with the language and the culture and things like that. Goodness gracious. So yeah, just another thing that I'm excited and nervous for. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be it. Looking at my notes again. Sorry, I'm all out of the frame. Yeah. So I think I'll have more topics on the getting ready for Thailand thing. I feel like there's more to say, but since I'm doing these daily and I have a few more days, I think I'm just gonna stop the chatting here with that, and develop some more topics around that. And maybe if you have questions, put them in the comments. And over the next couple of days, couple to a few days, I'll talk about those and maybe introduce some more new topics, and maybe I'll even share with you my very bad Thai. Come and learn with me. Okay, aloha.